Since Reality Check Report is a brand new YouTube channel here, I didn't really get a chance last year to cover Black Friday and America's response to the overall inflation in the country. What I want to do in this video is I want to highlight exactly how many of the big box retailers looked last Black Friday, specifically Walmart and Target. And when I come back, let's talk a little bit more about what we can expect in 2026. Roll the clips.
It truly makes me so happy that today is Black Friday and Sam's Club is empty. There aren't hardly anybody in there. What? There aren't anybody. What? There's no one there. There's no one in the store. There's probably like maybe 15 people in the entire store, in entire Sam's Club. Like, not including the workers, of course. That makes me so happy. Like, that makes me so happy. No one's spending their money on Black Friday. It's time for change. Yes. If I didn't have to be at work, I would not be here. I would 100% not be here, but I don't have any more PTO time, so I gotta be here. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone.
Now, I noticed this morning, I passed by Walmart, a few other stores that usually be packed around this time of year because it's Black Friday. When I tell you it's empty, you can park anywhere you want to. I guess they didn't get the memo and they thought we was playing about the Black Friday because I ain't buying nothing. And at Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, let me tell you what the conversation was about. How to save money, how high everything is. My sister-in-law came from North Carolina. She said the average person for a decent apartment, like a one-bedroom, I think she said, or my niece said, $2,000 a month. So the topic of conversation at the dinner table yesterday was how to save money, how to pay off all your debts and like that. Ain't nobody talk about what they was going to buy. Ain't nobody talk about the newest electronic item. Ain't nobody talk about no TVs, no net. Well, nobody talking about shopping. My mother-in-law ain't even coming this way today for shopping. I'm telling y'all. So I guess somewhere along the way, TikTok did not get the memo because every time I'm scrolling for the newest news so I can talk about some stuff. I ain't seen none but people trying to sell stuff. Guess what? And y'all didn't get the memo on TikTok. Everybody else did. Ain't nobody buying nothing. Ain't nobody buying nothing. We trying to pay our bills, pay our mortgages, pay our car notes, pay our insurance, these high-ass utility bills, and we ain't gonna talk about groceries. We trying to survive. So ain't nobody trying to shop on Black Friday with all these fake breaking sales that ain't really sales. Everybody done got out of debt, and guess what? For once in a lifetime, ain't nobody trying to get in debt again, because next year, you might not be able to pay your way out of debt. So everybody good right now. At my family get together, we was eating, enjoying each other's company, talking about good times and how things used to be when nobody talking about shopping. Nobody was talking about Black Friday sales. So I guess TikTok didn't get the memo. Now get these folk off my timeline selling all this stuff, because guess what? I ain't buying nothing. The storehouse is empty.
Black Friday is not the same. Look how empty this Target is. Boom, 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 boom. Look. Look at the aisle. Empty. Ain't nobody in here. Empty there.
Walmart being empty during Black Friday does not surprise me. Best Buy being empty during Black Friday does not surprise me. All these stores being empty during Black Friday does not surprise me. And the only people that's at fault are these companies, because y'all have drove the prices up so high that consumerism can't keep up. And I never thought that we will ever see this day that consumerism wouldn't be able to keep up with the prices of things now. People have now realized that the deals that you guys are having are phony. People are realizing that you guys are marking up things before they go on sale. So then the sales price even ends up being higher than the actual price before Black Friday. And then y'all don't even have the courtesy to take the sticker off before the sale so that people wouldn't figure it out. People have also started shopping online a lot more, which even that market isn't doing too good, because people are now realizing that y'all are even marking up those prices before y'all quote unquote put them on sale. So why are these stores empty? It's because they got too greedy. It's as simple as that. They have outgreeded consumerism, and that's saying a lot. You want people to shop at your store for Black Friday? Friday, bring the actual deals back. Make things actually 80% off. And the craziest thing about Black Friday this year is that I feel like Lowe's won. Lowe's, like out of all the stores, Lowe's. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
They said that there were actually people in the stores buying for Black Friday. So I'm gonna go in Walmart and take a look. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm just gonna walk around, take a look and see. Yeah, I don't see a lot of Black Friday shopping. I don't know. I don't see a lot of stuff in people's carts. I don't see TVs. The TVs are all full. The toy aisle is empty. The card aisle is empty. Sporting goods is empty. Let's see. There's a few people in the aisles. Like there's some people down there. Wait. I don't know. I could walk around this whole store. I could roller skate around this store. TVs. Like, there's some people way down there. There's like 4 people, 5, 6, 7. I mean, you tell me. This is the middle of the day. So when they say that the stores are full and Black Friday is really popping, a lot of empty aisles, a lot of stocked shelves and full pallets of TVs and toys. I don't see a lot of people coming out of that store with anything.
Walmart is in big trouble because it is Black Friday, and if you look online, Walmarts are empty. People are boycotting Black Friday, specifically Walmart. I don't even know why. Do you guys know why they're blacklisting them, boycotting them? I love it because personally, seeing all those people on Black Friday in the lines and it's like 4 a.m. and they open the doors and they're tackling each other for a 42-inch screen TV, what are we doing here, folks? Huh? Aren't we better than all these material items, huh? Aren't we better than just being consumers? So this makes me so happy, Patriots, that people have boycotted. Why? Because the only time action happens in this country is when we take the rich men money away, baby. That's right. If you want change to happen, hit them in the wallet. And that's exactly what Patriots did today in Walmart, baby. And again, I'm thankful. I'm tired of seeing videos of Americans tackling, piling each other, getting into fights for what, Christmas presents? That's not the spirit of the holidays. The spirit is togetherness, unity, love, happiness, health, wealth, sharing our gratefulness for each other and our family, not waking up at 5 a.m. to go get a toaster oven or something or an air fryer for what, 30% off? It's called Amazon. You don't even have to leave your house anymore. Go shop online. And boycott Walmart and all these other companies that are really taking advantage of us, you know. They're inflating all the prices, driving them all up while we hard-working Americans have to go there and pay. They don't care about us, folks. So this is an excellent Black Friday update. Do not support these companies that don't support us. This is Secret Service Sam Sampson for president.
Guys, is it just me? Check this out. So every year after Thanksgiving, it's Black Friday. Biggest time for all these retailer store giants. You know, they're all designed just to get your money and my money, right? This year is different. This Black Friday comes just after the longest the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, 40-something plus days. I witnessed today. I went to Walmart, man. I'm thinking that it's going to be hard to find a parking spot. Man, listen, I don't know if someone or people are doing a boycott or people are scared to spend their money because of the shutdown just happened with threats that another one could possibly be underway in January. That's right. They signed the deal. It goes up until January of 2026, which means another government shutdown could possibly be coming. I went to Target today. I didn't go inside. I could park anywhere I want. I went to Walmart today. I could park anywhere I want. I went to Lowe's, guys, because I had to go to Lowe's to look at some stuff. Man, listen, deserted. I don't know what's going on with these retailers, man. Again, if there's been a boycott issue, but whatever's going on is actually working, or it's the fact that people are just saving their money because they're scared. And I don't blame people. The hell with these giant retailers. They don't give a darn about you or me. Some of these Black Friday deals be scams. If you, like last year, it was a big thing on TikTok, and I thought it was just a TikTok thing. So I went to the store myself. Behind the signs where they said rollback sales, Black Friday deals, you pull the card back and pull it out, the card behind it says the same exact price. So it could be something at Walmart for $2.49. They put a Black Friday card in front of it that says Black Friday deal, $2.49. It was all the same exact price, guys. So with so many Black Friday scams going on, people are not even rushing to the stores to spend their money, man. Christmas time coming up, man. This is probably going to be a really bad Christmas for a lot of these giant retailers. Again, people are tired of feeling like their money holds no value, especially when they spend the money at your store. Now, look what happened at Target today. Look what happened at Lowe's today. Look at a bunch of stores that I haven't even listed yet. Black Friday actually backfired, man. So I want to say, good job, guys. Good job. It's about time people start standing up, man. Believing in themselves, man. Keep your money in the bank or in your safe or in your pocket. Keep your money, man. Quit rushing to think that you can get a television, a 98-inch television for $100. Quit thinking that you're finna go to the store and get this gigantic deal when you're not really getting a deal. The only deal is for that store. The store is the only person winning. That's it, man. Every time you walk into a store and you come out, your bank account has been minused. Every time that you swipe your card when you leave one of these stores, it's almost like walking into the casino and you walking out the casino because you didn't win. Y'all know that look when you walk into the casino, you all happy, smiling. But on the way out, you done lost so much money, you're not even smiling. You don't even want to look up at nobody, bro. But let me know in the comments, man, what you guys think is going on with Black Friday of 2025. You guys think it's because of the government shutdown? People are scared to spend money? Or do you think people just don't care anymore because of these big retail giants don't really care about us, man? But anyway, thanks for watching.
I, for one, never expected to see America as a population fight back against the big box retailers. Because for many years, America has been considered to be a commercialized society versus other countries around the world that focus less on consumer goods. They may buy consumer goods, but they don't really over commercialize their lifestyles or over commercialize their holidays, such as Christmas and Halloween. Whereas in America, we have the decorations for Halloween out already like toward the end of the summer. So it's kind of crazy how things are changing right now. But you know, I could have never predicted in a million years that people would just not show up for Black Friday. Now, I think that there are several reasons for that. Beyond inflation, first and foremost, let's talk about inflation in order for us to understand a little bit more about why this is happening. See, inflation always happens. It happens every couple of years. That's the reason why a dollar today is worth a lot less than it used to be worth. That's the reason why prices 100 years ago were virtually way less than what they are today. When you hear of your grandparents, for example, say, you know, back in the days, I used to buy a suit, a brand new business suit for $10 or $5. And today we're paying for the same business suit $200, $300, $500. It's not because things were so cheap back then. It's because inflation since then has occurred and it has impacted overall pricing at many retailers, and it impacted our lifestyles as well. And the currency rates definitely play a role as well. And the overall power of the dollar, how much purchasing power can a dollar get us? What can we get for the dollar? So I'm not an economist, but I do understand quite a bit about the economy. With that being said, I think this year, or rather in 2025, Black Friday, what we were seeing was the direct response of the American population saying, we're not going to go for this anymore, where we get abused and coaxed into buying your products just because you want to make millions and billions of dollars. We are suffering here. We are a people who are suffering right now, not necessarily just due to Trump, but suffering in general due to the bad decisions made by our government. And we're not going to stand for it anymore. And this is why you're seeing people fighting back. And I think that this is one of the most effective ways to get corporations and government to respond to this crisis. I think it was Martin Luther King who once said, if you don't earn respect through protesting, make them respect you through financial boycotts. And a financial boycott, because America runs solely on the dollar, is a huge blow to the America's economy. If you go out and say, I'm going to be more frugal with this greenback, and you're not going to take my money anymore because I need to survive and I need you to lower these prices. Now, as a result, will prices be lower? I think not. I think what's eventually going to happen is I think that they're going to try to find other ways to get us to buy their products. They may promise a bit more, buy one, get one free offers, BOGOs. They might promise other types of specials. They may double down on their television and internet advertising to try to get us to come into their stores. Now, obviously, we still need goods to survive. We can't just say willy-nilly, hey, I'm not going to buy anything anymore, because then how will we live? Where do we buy it from? My advice to you is this. No matter where you live in the country or what your background is, support your local businesses, guys. Support your local businesses. Before I jump into this point, let me put this out there as a cliff note. I have seen in several videos where people refuse to support local mom and pop businesses because they're saying that they're as expensive, if not more expensive, than a big box retailers. Now, I will say that that is the case, especially when going to mom and pop stores in which they create handmade goods or artisan goods. You will pay a lot more for that than you would pay at Walmart where something was mass produced in China or Malaysia. But I will say that wherever possible, when talking about restaurants or talking about small grocery stores, shop mom and pop, support the community, because that dollar that you give to them will go a much longer way into the community than what you would give to Walmart or Target. Now, I'm not saying if Walmart or Target personnel are watching this right now, I'm not saying do not support Walmart, do not support Target. I'm saying do not support an economic system in which you're being toyed with and abused because they're trying to make millions and billions of dollars from you, and you're not getting any kind of value from what you're spending. If they're giving you value, them being Walmart, Target, mom and pop stores, Sam's Club, Costco, whatever it is, if they're giving you value based on the money you're spending, by all means, have at it, Haas. Give them the money. It's worth it. But in other cases, I wouldn't support any store, no matter how big or small. I would not support any store that doesn't respect me. Now, it was quite alarming in many of these videos where we saw people walking through the store. They just wanted to give us a quick overview of how things look. And they're walking through the store, and you did still see some people there quite naturally. We're talking about very large multinational, in some cases, retailers. And we're seeing still people at the store, but compared to the average Black Friday, where you would actually see people in boxing matches and doing MMA, doing MMA on the floor. This was very different. This looked like an average Sunday morning at Walmart. And probably Sunday mornings are a lot busier than these videos were. Like, seriously. I mean, it's crazy. I really wonder, and I'm very curious to see how Walmart and Target are going to fight back. I'm really curious to see this. Will they stand on the side of, Trump? Because I know that Walmart actually contributed to Trump's campaign. So that could be another reason why a lot of people are starting to say, hey, screw Walmart, screw Target. I'm going to go with the mom and pop stores in my neighborhood. I'm going to go to the local bodega and support the Latinos there. If you're living in New York, for example, we're seeing a shift, guys. We're seeing a big shift. I'm not sure if it will sustain itself. It may go right back to where it was. I think that 2026 will be a turning point for everything. I think it will be a turning point in terms of consumer spending. I think it will be a turning point in terms of AI and future advancements. I think it will be a turning point in terms of the healthcare system and medical industry in general. And I think it will be a huge turning point when it comes to, foreign affairs and the wars and so on. This 2026, 2027, mark my words, these 2 years will be the pivot of something tremendous, whether negative, positive, or a mixture thereof. Guys, if you like this video, please like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and if you want more videos like this, just write a comment below. Don't be shy, don't be bashful. YouTube thinks you'll like this video right here. Give it a click, and I'll see you on the next one.